When preparing a gram stain slide, first you want to go ahead and get your slide. You'll get your slide, you go ahead and get your sterile loop. You'll sterilize it, and you have 4 stains that you get. You're gonna first go ahead and get a gram-positive and a gram-negative bacteria, Staphylococcus aureus, and then you also get a negative bacteria as well. You'll have 4 stains. First, you're gonna get your crystal violet. You'll go ahead and take that and apply that to, you'll go ahead and flood your smear and apply that, let that sit for 1 minute. Once that's sat for 1 minute, you'll go ahead and rinse it with water. Rinse it. After you've rinsed it with water, then you'll go ahead and after you've rinsed it with water, you'll go ahead and apply the mordant, which is the iodine. That'll go ahead and adhere to the gram-negative bacteria. The crystal violet adheres to the gram-positive bacteria. Then after you've applied the mordant, you flood the bacteria, you flood the smear, and let it sit for a minute. After that, you go ahead and rinse it with water again. Then you go ahead and apply your decolorizer, which is alcohol. You go ahead and apply that for 2 to 3 seconds, and then immediately rinse it off after that with water. You don't want to go ahead and let that sit too long, because then it will ruin your slide. After that, you're gonna want to apply your saffron, which is your counter stain, which will then go ahead and give you your which will stain your gram-negative bacteria. That way not everything is crystal violet, the same color. Then you'll go ahead after that, you'll once you go ahead and flood the stain with the counter stain, let that sit for a minute, rinse it off with water. Once that's done, you'll go ahead and let it air dry, blot it, let it air dry, and then you should be able to go ahead and look at it. Once it's dry, look at it under your microscope, under the oil immersion lens. That way you can go ahead and see what type of bacteria you have, to see what type of antibiotics you could use for whatever bacteria you're trying to treat. And then you'll be able to go from there, and you should see what type of gram stain you have.